All right, what up? Peace, peace, peace. Just want to come back with another video. It's kind of I want to kind of follow up with what I did. When I talked about like coping with captivity and whatnot, man. Because at the end of the day, man, it's like the line is like the righteous, and the wicked, pretty much. That's what this whole, redemption and this walk is, man. But I also too, I just want to show you how cold Yahushua was, because he said a lot here. Like this, I was just meditating on it this morning, and also I experienced this as well. This is crazy. Like even before I came as well inside this walk, and um, this is crazy how much experience like you gonna get with this, man. And so I'm gonna go over. I just want to go over a few things, man, too, with this. As a matter of fact, hold on. All right, cool, going back. Yeah, man. So it's just like coping with captivity, and also too, like what, like the deepness of like what, um, these damn cats, what Yahushua said, man, about I'm just gonna get this real quick, man, because it's all kind of lining up. This is crazy how deep and cold Yahushua was if you really meditate on what he said. So, um, this is Mark chapter 8 and verse 14 and 14. 15, it says, and he charged them, saying, well, I'll start at verse 14. Now, this is the disciples have forgotten to take bread. Neither had they in the ship with, this is even colder now. I read up, but anyway, um, um, now the disciples had forgotten to take bread. Neither had they in the ship with them more than one loaf. I'm read this again from the top one more time. My bad, y'all. It's never the best fluent reader like throughout my life, but I'm trying to get better with this, especially with the Most High's word. But it says, now the disciples had forgotten to take bread, neither had they in the ship with them more than one loaf. And he charged them, saying, take heed and beware of the leaven of the Pharisees and of the leaven of Herod. This is so cold, man. This is so cool as I kind of delve into this, because it's so cool. Because if you really meditate on what he's saying, man, really, um, showing like how balanced and nuanced Yahushua, like Yahushua and the Most High is, man. Because it's not only saying like of course the it says beware the leaven of the Pharisees, but also the leaven of Herod, man. So it's so nuanced, man, as I'm gonna get into, man, because let's just focus on the first part. Because first, like you're gonna deal with, he's just giving you beware. He's talking to us, even he's talking to disciples, he's talking even to us as well. He says, listen, man, even when you come in this world, man, it's gonna be a certain way certain people move. Also, too, this is lining up with First Peter. I'm gonna go John 16 right quick, man. Because even if you come into this world, man, it's gonna have people that move a certain way, man. And I'm not like calling nobody out, but it's just like it's gonna happen. Like you already know. Um, I'm just gonna delve into it, man. Let's go to John. Uh, let's go to John real quick. It's gonna have that, man. Just with John 16, real quick. So this is all part of it, man. It's all part of this walk and coping, with captivity, man. Cause it's this it's all running happy. We know where we at pretty much, but we wrote the covenant. We went against the Most High, and and this is what it is, man. So it's John chapter 16 verse 1. It says that these things that I have spoken unto you, don't that ye should not be offended. Ye should not be offended. They shall put you out of the synagogues, and yea, the time cometh, whosoever killeth you will think they do it the will of he doeth Yahweh service. And these things they will do unto you, because they have not known the Father nor me. I'm gonna read this one more time. It says that, I'll read the verse 2, that they shall put you out of the synagogues, and yea, the time cometh that whosoever killeth you shall think you will think that he doeth Yahweh service, or the Most High service. And these things they will do unto you, because they have not known the Father unto nor me, man. So yeah, man, this is what the Most High is telling you, man. So I mean, but I'm sorry, Yahusha, is telling you, man, is that yeah, it's gonna be people in this knowledge that's gonna move a certain way. That's not gonna be, who you think they are. But it's not going to be. I mean, we all got our flaws and transgressions and stuff like that. But like Jude says, crept unawares and whatnot like that. I try to make sure, like, I'm always on point, man. So that's this it. It's just so like deep because it's hitting you at every angle. So what Yahushua said in Mark 8:15, he is coming because we already know our people, Jake, in the world. Already know how they the state they're in, how they our people and how they act. But Yahushua, you're saying here, even people amongst you is going to be a certain way, going to move a certain way, not going to move in the spirit that I have once you move. So yeah, man. But it's all going, and I like how he said, yeah, pretty much beware the leaven of the Pharisees, because what's Yahushua saying here, man? You're gonna be amongst your own. You're gonna deal with, you're gonna deal with, shoot, right? You read this book. We've been like this. It kind of just goes into what I was saying a while back. Hold on. I'm sorry, Amazon. That distracted me, but yeah, man. I forgot what I was even saying, but yeah, man, you're gonna be amongst your own people. So, because judgment starts here. That's what also too. What I was getting at here is beware that leaven too amongst. Yeah, man, this was really cold and deep if you meditate on it, but because it's gonna be. Let's go First Peter right quick. First Peter chapter 4 and verse 17 says, "For in the time cometh that judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh, and it must come and it first begin at us. What shall the end be of them that do not obey the gospel of Yahweh?" So yeah, man, so judgment's pretty much starting here, starting at the house of Israel, man. So actually let me get this all right for 27:3. That's why we had to move like this. Yeah, man, so that's what this Ecclesiastes chapter 27:3. It says, "Unless a man hold himself diligently in the fear of the Lord, his house shall be overthrown," man. So yeah, we got to operate in the fear of the Lord, man. But yeah, man, so that's what your house I was getting at, it's first because it's really key that it really kind of popped in my mind that, I really meditated on the fact that he said, listen, beware of the leaven of the Pharisees first, because like Pharisees, but amongst your own people, you're gonna deal with, those are the law at the time, the rule, like they said Moses' seed at the time. But you're gonna have to deal with that. See what he's talking about, even in this generation, you're gonna have to, deal with that as well. And even like I read in John 16:30, amongst believers in the knowledge in the faith, and with not only just talk, because I count like all those like different are people in different religion philosophies. That's still in the world. But even amongst believers, there's gonna be certain people gonna move a certain way also too. So that in lining up with what Peter said, like that judgment's gonna start here in the house with the nation, with the Most High and His people, with Israel first. Then then let me let's go Proverbs real quick. Yeah, go Proverbs. So yeah, because it's really, 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 really key to meditate on, because he's starting, like he says, it's starting there. He said, beware the leaven of them first. Leaven them amongst believers. But now let's go like hit every angle, because I'm gonna hit every angle with this, like the nuance, show you the nuance of the scriptures, nuance, and how deep, how spiritual, like it is, how deep your house like was, man, how is, man, how how if you meditate on certain things. This is Proverbs chapter 28:3. It says, a poor man that oppresses the poor is like a sweeping rain, which leaveth no food. So why I bring this up? Because like, who's poor? Revelation 2:9. This dealing what with self. I'm now going to know our people out there that's that's still that hasn't woken up yet out in the world, that hasn't woken up yet. How we even just as a nation, because even I kind of lumping all just as a nation together. Together, how we treat each other. It's like poor, oppressing poor. How we just self oppression first. Then that's why. Then after that, he said, "Beware of Leaven and Herod." Because actually, why do I mention the poor? Let's go to Revelation 2:9 real quick, because um, um, it says it says I know thy works, thy tribulation, and in poverty, but thou art rich. Yep. And I know that the blasphemy that which of them which say they are Jews but are not, but are the synagogue of Satan, man. So yeah, man, that's what's going to that poverty. Who's the poverty? Us. But we're rich spiritually because of who we are. So he knows, like that's what y'all was saying here. I know situation y'all in, but but you know who you are. Those are rich, and also too, man. This is because the word is two-edged sword. Because this is talking about Amalek, the fake Jews over there, but it's also talking about spiritually the ones that say they are Jews, but really kind of going to the leaven of lining up to the leaven of the Pharisees, but really but they are the synagogue of Satan. How they move, how the spirit that they how what they move in, but see, that's how deep we how I was sitting meditating on it this morning. So I'm gonna get into it later, but the word is a double-edged sword, man. So yeah, man. So that's why. But I'm reading Proverbs 28:3 again. It says, "A poor man that oppresses the poor is like a sweeping rain, which leaveth no food." Man. So yeah, man. So who's poor? It's talking about us. It's dealing with self-oppression, man. How we treat each other, how we not loving each other. How we're supposed to operate, man. Within we're supposed to love each other, man. That's why actually, let's get this. Let's go to John real quick. Kind of impromptu, but I'll get it. John 13. Because that was a great commandment that Yahushua said, man. This is John chapter 13, verse 35. By this shall all men know that ye are my disciples, if ye have one to another. Yeah, man. So how we love each other, man. That's what we need to start doing, man. So yeah, let's go to this is all balanced, man. Because let's go to what you call them, because I kind of touched on that in the last part with coping with captivity and whatnot. But let's go, show the balance of everything. Because too, he also said, because that's why I said at the end of the day it's about the righteous and the wicked. Because he also said too, the leaven of Herod, man. We live in this past summer I dealt with the leaven of Herod, man. We're in the leaven of Herod now, man. Actually, let's get let's go second that just real quick before I go there. Because what your house shot did was cold there when he said that, like meditating on that is crazy. Let's go to second Edge 6 real quick. The classic. Because he did address them and shows the balance. How it shows because actually about false balance is abomination to the Lord. So let's get second Edge 6 and 9. It says, "For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth." So yeah, man. So we in Esau's kingdom right now. We're in his kingdom. This is the leaven of Herod, man. We're the red dragon, the extension of it, because Yahushua was saying this while they was in captivity during the Roman Empire. So we're in the extension of that Roman Empire, the red dragon, America, man. So when we see the leaven of Herod, we see the leaven of Esau. We see that too. So but it was very key because he addressed us first, like I talked about in the what's called the video I did about coping with captivity. Then because there's time and season to everything. Address your people first, then you can address other nations as well, man. It's more balanced, man. Because like I think I said this in the what you call 'em, in the video. I actually shout out to Brother Chronicles of Judah. He had said this a while back. It's like you can't go. We can't have our block. Like we live on a block. your house is dirty or your front yard is dirty and your house is dirty, I can't go to my neighbor, or the people that live across the street, and say in their house is all dirty and messed up. I can't address them first. I gotta clean my house first. I gotta get my house in order, because and that's all spiritual. That I'm not. I say neighbor in this context is another nation, but usually the neighbor is not your the other nations, but it's just the people that live. Let's just say the people that live across the street. That's be preferably speaking to other nations, man. So we can't go them saying, hey, you messing the block up, you doing this, you're doing that, but your house is dirty, man. And the inside of your house dirty and the outside of your house dirty. Just like, shoot, inside this walk, we all need help working outside this walk, us as a nation. That's why, I like that. Going back, I like that example I actually just said, because, about the house, because that's what the shit I just read, if you don't have our houses, and the fear of the Lord is going to be overthrown. That's what happened. That's how we got go into captivity, because it's going to, that's how we keep going overthrown, because having moving the fear of the Lord. And also too, man, we got to comfort each other, man, too. Like just no, let me get this sec too. Let me get 2nd Ezra chapter 14 verse 13. It says, now therefore set thine house in order. See, set thine house in order, reprove thy people, and comfort them. Comfort such of them as be in trouble. See, we in Jacob's trouble now. Shoot, ever since we depart from the Most High, shoot, in Yahushua, we in trouble. So, and now renounce corruption. So, line up Isaiah 40:1-2. Speak comfortably to our people, man, because this time and season, yes, there's a balance. We are supposed to show our people our transgressions and spare not. Also, too, speak comfortably to them. But where else was I gonna go? Yeah, man, that's why I use that example, man, because there is a time and season for everything, though, because there is a time to address the other nations as well. There is, because that's a part of it as well. It's not the only thing, which we is balanced that, because I think I come on here, I might talk about that, other nations sometimes, but I just try to, I just really make videos of my experiences, what I see in the scriptures, my real life and things of that nature, or things I've been meditating on, things I talked about, conversations that I had. But yeah, man, so it's all, So yeah, let's go to Jeremiah chapter 28 and verse let's go to Jeremiah real quick. There's time and season for everything. Let's get Jeremiah chapter 28 and verse 8. Yes, Jeremiah 28 verse 8. And it reads, it says the prophets that, just Jeremiah chapter 28 verse 8, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied against both many countries and against read this from time, my bad. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against many great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. So yeah, man. So it is a time like the Most High said, prophesy against against Mount Seir, man. So currently this is Mount Seir pretty much, but prophesy against all the other nations as well too, because it's time and season for everything, but it's just more balanced. Because in the next chapter it's talking about still pray for the pray for the land and for the sake of your people, man. So like I said, you can this might shock a lot of people, but like I said in last video, you can pray for America. It's for you, but it's for your people's sake though, man. That's on Baruch 1:11. Baruch said he's praying for Nebuchadnezzar, not really for him, but for that the Most High shows favor in his sight, or even Jeremiah, even in his next chapter, like 5 down to 7 pretty much. So yeah, but actually, yeah, let me go to Isaiah real quick to that point for your people, for for the people's sake, man, for like praying that for our people's sake. Not you're not praying for really America's sake, but it's more for the Most High showing favor to us, for the nation's sake, for our people's sake, man. But this is um Isaiah chapter 45 and verse 4. I'm sorry. It says, "For Jacob's sake and Israel mine elect, I have called thee by thy name. I have surnamed thee, though thou hast not known me." Now, in context, it's talking about King Cyrus, but I was really want to focus on the for Jacob's sake, and for Israel mine elect sake. So for the sake, of our people, that's why, do that. But yeah, man. But it's part of it, man. So you can, just there's times to address the other nations and prophesy against, like, this kingdom and whatnot and the other nations. So yes, that's all a part of it, but it's all balance, it's all nuance. Because it's I think too, it's me personally. I think it's extremisms on one end, because you got some. It's all balance with things though, because it's like extremely on one end. It's like, okay, let's we let we just address all the other nations, even though we did break the, actually, let me get Hosea real quick before I make this point, because Hosea chapter 13 and 9, it says, "O Israel, thou hast destroyed thyself, but in me but in me is not in help." So yeah, man, we destroy ourselves. We did that. We like Brooke said, we get into captivity because we provoked the Most High to wrath. So but on the other side, it's one side, it's the fact that let's talk about the other nations all the time, blaming them, like, but on the other side, it's like, certain sections, certain fractions get mad when different brothers or different people talk about the other nation. No, it's a balance to everything, man. Because but honestly though, but Yahushua did, man. What Yahushua said, man, that's the reason why he said first, because but this is really the point though. This is really the point though. Like I said, Isaiah chapter 49 verse 5. This is what we doing this for. It says, and the Lord said unto Isaiah chapter 49 verse 5, "And now saith the Lord that formed me from the womb to be his servant, to bring Jacob again to him. Though Israel be not gathered, yet shall I be glorious in the eyes of the Lord, and my God shall be my strength." Yeah, man. So that's what we do. We're supposed to bring our people back in the fold, man. But it is a part. But there is a time and season for everything. That's really the point. That's even what Yahushua was saying there, man. Because I dealt with the Leaven and Herod, man. Most of us, like, before he came in his knowledge, now in this knowledge, because or if he didn't before his knowledge, that's even still. See, I grew up having different friends, like, from another nations. I might still talk to them here and there, but not really. But I now, looking at it spiritually, I just give that all to the Lord, because it was really mostly him that's really all our people don't get. Sometimes it's really him showing us favor in their sight. It's really not about them. Actually, let's get this in First Ezra 8 and verse 80 real quick, because it's all him pretty much. It's him just showing his power, because in Deuteronomy 28 it says what we would be sold to our enemies, not the homies. These ain't the homies now. Jeremiah 15 and 11, Proverbs 16 and 7 says, "When your ways please the Lord, your enemies will be in peace with you." And that's very true. That has happened with me. I'm sure it's happened with y'all, brothers. But also at the same time, these are your enemies. These are still same in Psalms 83 and 4. They want to cut thee off as a nation, man. So it's still a balance to everything. That's what Yahushua kind of showed there. It's really deep if you think about that balance, because he said, listen, because at the end of the day, righteousness is righteousness, wickedness is wickedness, because wickedness of your own people and wickedness of other nations, and he really said in of Herod. I would say Herod too. I say Herod because Herod, Idumea, and we're living currently in Idumea now, the Esau's rule. So that's really but even throughout history, it's always been about the righteousness and the wickedness. So you're gonna deal with it's gonna be your own people. Also too, it's gonna be the other nations as well, man. So that's really what it is. So what was I gonna get? Yeah, First Esdras 8 and 80. That's what I was gonna get. Yeah. First Esdras 8 and verse 80. Yea, when we were in bondage, we were not forsaken of our Lord, but he made us gracious before the kings of Persia, so that they gave us food. So yeah, man, that's all the Lord when you know, when that what's called with that, man, when the other nations are even kind to us, you know. That's really all the Lord. Also too, man, even when your house shot healed that Canaanite woman, it was really about you. Like, it was really about you. Like, it was about us. But basically what the mark was, what the we kind of missed the mark. Shout out to the elder Israel, the believers of the way out in Cali. He mentioned this. I already didn't think about this. Basically, if a crumb could do that with a heathen, with a with a Gentile of another nation, imagine what the bread who's actually for can do for you. That's what the point of that was, man. So yeah, man. So that's what it is too, man. So but I'm really want to let's read Mark again, because this is really deep though. If you meditate and think about it, man. Because yeah. And yeah, then I'm gonna hit John 6. I'm gonna hit John 6 after this. It's Mark chapter 8 and verse 15. It says, I'm gonna read verse 14. He said, and he charged them, saying, take heed of and beware of the leaven of the Pharisees and the leaven of Herod too. So I got shout out to brother shout out to them brothers too, brother Kwame Call, because I was watching his video, I was watching his live, I think the brother Shama, yeah, shout out to them brothers. He pointed this scripture out to me. I was familiar with the leaven of the Pharisees scripture, but this one I wasn't really familiar with. So shout out to them, but for that too, because then I was just meditating on it this morning. I'm gonna read this again because I kind of got sidetracked. It says, and he charged them, saying, take heed and beware the leaven of the Pharisees and the leaven of Herod. So that's kind of lining up with at the end of the day, it's righteousness and it's wickedness, man. Because like Romans 9:6, now all Israel's Israel. Spiritually, they just not spiritually. Our people who are gone. That's why we trying to get them back, but that's what Romans. That's what Paul's saying. Some of our people is way too far gone. So, but also it says he dresses like leaven and Herod. Don't the other nations, they ain't getting away either. So those righteousness, wickedness and wickedness. So why would we read verse 16? Because it really should show you how deep Yahushua was, man. It says, and they reasoned among themselves, saying, it is because we have no bread. And Yahushua, and it says, is it because we had no bread? So they were still kind of confused, like, wait, because we don't have like bread or what's going on? But Yahushua said in verse 17, and Yahushua knew it. He said unto them, why reason ye? Because ye have no bread. Perceive ye not, not yet, neither understand. Have your heart hardened? Having eyes see ye not, and having ears hear ye not, and doeth not remember. So yeah, Yahushua saying, okay, y'all not even kind of getting what I'm getting at. Y'all not even understanding. But let's go to Ecclesiastes chapter 25 right quick. It says 25:9 says, woe to him that has found prudence, and he that speaketh in the ears of them that will hear. So yeah, man, spiritually, it's because Proverbs 20:12 says, Most High gave us eyes to see and ears to hear, but Yahushua was said a lot. He that have an ear, let him hear. Because it was he's talking about spiritually hearing, like spiritual seeing, man. That's what it's talking about. I'm gonna read that again because I read that a little too fast. But it's Ecclesiastes chapter 25:9. It says, well is him that have found prudence, and he that speaketh in the ears of them that will hear. So yeah, man, spiritually, man. So yeah, man. So definitely, certain things he even says something. Yahusha says sometimes go over my head. I'm like, oh, what? So, or you just meditate on certain scriptures. Like, damn, that's what that's saying. That's what the beauty of it is. But let's go to John 6 right now. It says, okay, there are, where is that at? There are spirit. Yeah, John 6:63. And it says, it is the spirit that quickeneth, and the flesh that profiteth nothing. This is the point. The words that I speak unto, they are spirit, and they are life. So yeah, man, how Shaw's always speaking spiritually, man. He's always speaking spiritually, man. So I really thought that was a very key, man, that when he says, like, beware the leaven of the Pharisees, but the leaven of Herod as well, because because it addresses every angle, man. So because how I said, listen, the leaven of the Pharisees, people that's even in this walk, he's actually talking to them as well, but even true is applicable now, true. Of course, it's applicable now because no doctrine shall be as forever, but yeah, even like gonna have believers amongst you, like John 16 says, like that's gonna move a certain way. Then like I touched on, like our people out, just Jake out there, they, how we are, the state we in, gonna have to deal with them. Also, shoot, 2 6 and 9, Esau's end of the world, Jacob is getting violence, but this Esau's kingdom right now. You gonna have to deal with that too, and the other nations, round about. That's so now, man, this is how should I just cover every angle? If you me, from my understanding, me just meditating on that, man. So yeah, man, this is what we're gonna do, coping with captivity, man. So but the kingdom is within us, so it starts within. So don't come by observing or waiting. It starts within, man. So but seek the kingdom, seek the physical kingdom, but it still starts within. So spiritually, like the inner man, the shout out to that brother Akawar always talk about, that inner man, shoot, killing that off day by day, because how shall I always, shout out to brother Kwame Call too, because he said this too, because it's like, listen, Yahushua came to save us from ourselves, like that's why during the time of people didn't understand. Wait, if he comes to save us, why are we still here in Rome? No, he came to save us from ourselves, because we're our own worst enemy, man. He came to save you from sin, man. To make you, like, that's why I said to be a little child, be reborn, because if I didn't, we would go right back into captivity even after this, man. Like, because this is the last captivity pursuant to 2 Esdras 6 and 9, Lamentations 4, like 21. But still, that's what the man, like Michael Jackson said back in the song "Man in the Mirror." That's who you got to overcome. Or no, like Notorious. Like the famous quote in Notorious says, we can't change the world unless we change ourselves. Yeah, we can't rule the world like in the kingdom come unless we rule ourselves. How to rule over our own spirits, man. So, yeah, man, that's it, man. Because that was very true, like what the brother said. Like, because say, shoot, I died for y'all to save y'all from yourselves. Rather than the other nations, they gonna because we know Obadiah, Isaiah 63, and them. But I'm come to save y'all from yourselves. That's why judgment started at the house, starting here. But so y'all need to get it right. Then we can address them, man. Like I know I keep quoting people with songs, but like Lauryn Hill said back in the day, how you gonna win if you ain't right within? It starts within you. So that's what even Yahushua says. So yeah, hopefully this is edifying, man. Peace.